Oh, shoot.
Excited. Excited. Excited.
Sorted. How we feeling, homies? Thanks for being here. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Dudes, we're out here. We're out here. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Who was first, though? Who was first? Let me see. Let me see. Captain was first. Let's go, dude. HiveX. The big homie Trevor. Big homie Renzo. Big homie Lee Taylor. What the heck? That's Strake, dude? What up, Strake? How you doing, man? Daniel. Did you put your stuff in community jams, bro? Please say you did. Zara, what's up? Uncreative. I don't think that's true. But, sorted. Is it Alaklin? Dude, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for the 3 months in a row, bro. Randall! Dude, let me show you what I got, man. It's my reel today. So, dude, free me from the renovation. Oh, what do you... Oh, man. That sucks. But it's going to be worth it, you know? Bow, what the heck is up? Long time no see. What are we cooking today? I'll show you here in a second. Swing boy! You ever going to fully release mixed downbeat Modern 2 on Patreon like the new metal one? I've thought about it. Yes. Are you talking in Ableton? Alec. Oh, sorry, dude. What up, David? Zolt? Yeah, I did. Let's go, Daniel. Okay, let me show you guys. So I put out a reel today. I was working on something last night, and I was like, dang, this thing is like coming out fire, dude. So fire. And I think it was just like how I was feeling in that moment, you know? And I was like able to like, I don't know, like in a way convey how I was feeling through music. I don't know. I feel like I've worked so hard to try to do that, but never could really, I don't know, intentionally do it. And I feel like I did it last night, which was awesome. And so I kind of want to lean into that a little bit more. We'll see what happens. Whenever I get to these points, though, I'm always like, dude, I don't want to screw it up. So I don't touch it, you know? And I'm like, okay, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. And so, ooh, how do I say your name, dude? I'm just going to say Wave. Wav. Thanks for the freaking sub, bro. 3 months in a row, dude. Oh, anyway, sorry. Okay, so came out with something. Bam. Here's the gram. If you're not following me on the gram, dude, you should, because this is where all of like my riffs end up living. And so let me just show you. Jam on it. Uh-oh. I see a message from Randall is my handle. Where is it? This one. Oh man, it sounds so pretty. All right, let's add the heavy. Oof. Dude, it's so sick. Like, it's probably one of my favorite riffs that I've wrote in a while, you know? It feels like, I don't know, authentic in a way, you know? Well, let me see. I was about to DM you when I got the Twitch notification. uh, let's see. Have you enjoyed Charisma Desert? I haven't played in 2 hours since I was released. No, I haven't, dude. I haven't like made time to game. I need to do that again. You know, I have a little bit more time on my hands, which is sick. And so yes, Aspect, still using APPEX for rhythms here? Yes, dude. Man, life has been good. I'm back after I lost everything. Bow, no way, bro. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad, you know, most important is my health. Exactly, dude. I'm glad that you're here, brother. For real. Custom wrestling, my guy. Well, saw Summit Day. Yes, need that mixed downbeat template. Yeah, dude. So the mixed downbeat template. You guys talking in Ableton? Love when you write music sometimes and you feel it in your soul. Do this one. I feel like, sheesh. I feel it, man. Because again, I was intentionally trying to go for a certain thing and I actually did it. And I was like, oh, I think I am getting good at writing music. Gaming is my demon. What do you mean, David? Do you mean gaming is your David, dude? He is him. Dude, I'm trying to be, man. You know, after doing it for this long, it's like you still question whether, you know, you're good enough or whatever. And I mean, I think that that's kind of good to have in a little bit of a way because it keeps you pushing. Chris, what do you think of threaded shed? Dude, I can't talk today. What do you think of Shreddage 3 Argent for layering my quad tracks? Yeah, dude, I would definitely give that a shot. I think the key is to like really like try and focus on the programming. You know, when I started playing guitar more, I realized the things that I need to start paying attention to in my programming. And so, you know, in a math course, hey, dude, custom, that's very good. That's amazing. Are you lost in gaming? Yeah, I know, dude. I'm not an Ableton user, but I'll learn it just for you. Well, I'm in Cubase now too. And I feel like the mix that I got in there for the last jam, I was like, all right, all right. Let's see. All right. I think we're good on the homies, dudes. Okay, let's hope Ableton is happy today. You know, I'm gonna close this browser tab. And let's please just love me. Ableton, just love me today, bro, please. I feel like it's just been on edge. Even Josh, he was like, bro, like Ableton's annoying me, man. You know? Love it when your creative mode and things are just slotting in. I know, dude. It doesn't happen a ton, you know? Um, but what's nice about the way that I write is, you know, I can kind of like let it just be okay with what happened. That's which is nice. But this time I had like something in mind. As soon as, because like this, I wrote, you know where this stemmed from was, you know, you remember when I was having that super off day and I wrote, I like streamed and I just wrote like this cheesy thing. It was actually this thing here. Sorry, not that. What was it? This one maybe? This one. Right? Yeah, the early morning one. So that was the one that I wrote. At first I was like, you know, like this is okay. And I came back to the session. Um, and I just started messing around and then I wrote this section I think it was just this first section here. But if we go back here, it's actually cool that I have this, because maybe this could kind of show you the beginning stages. No, dang it, I don't have it. But, you know, last night I was like adding the chords and stuff like that to it. Like I kind of I really thought about these chords, you know, or like these notes and stuff like that. Um, and so that's why, you know, it sounds the way it does. But when this thing came in, I was like, oh man, that makes me feel something. And, you know, I've kind of been going through some stuff. And so like this made me like, oof, it hits you, you know, and like I love it when music does that. It like, I don't know, when you get to this note change, or like for example, when this clean part comes in, you like you feel something different. You're just like, whoa. I love it when music does that, and I feel like I achieved it here. I'll show you guys again. We you know, we need other things here. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Trevor, exactly. Nothing like it, Randall. You guys get me, dude. You guys get me. Check it out. Okay, this might work a little better, but it's still like pits, dude. Thank you, man. This one, this second half came out pretty cool. I want to hear it one more time. Mike, he says, I'm kind of forcing the fam to watch stream. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mike's fam? Thank you so much for letting him watch the stream, you know? I appreciate it so much. Stefan, what's up, dude? What amp is this one? This is Thal amp. This is Thal amp. And this chain isn't as crazy. It's very similar to the one that I showcased a little bit ago on one of my like pre-mix walkthroughs. You know how I do like a little pre-mix walkthrough and then I go into the main mix walkthrough. But dude, this plugin is it's becoming my go-to. And the thing that I love the most is it sounds great, right? Second thing I love about it, it's very light. Like it's not crazy. It doesn't take up a lot of CPU power, and I've tested that. And Chris, the developer, intentionally asked me like to make sure that the CPU doesn't go crazy. And it's so good. What does the match thing in the upper left-hand corner? So this you can I think you can upload tone profiles, like DI tone profiles, but the one that's built in is Buster's. And so if you want this to sound like Buster, his finger tone, then dude, let's see if we can just do it real quick. Oops. We'll turn on match and then I'll click here to listen. Dude, I wish they would give me a discount code. I wish they would. Check it out. Randall, dude. Okay, so I did the listen. I need to turn the amount up now. And so what you'll see is it came up with this tone curve. And this is basically Buster's. Um, like I said, his DI profile. You could change the smoothness. And you can see there like that bump that it's creating. And then the dip in the bass sound, I mean the low end of the DI, and then also bumping, you know. It's really cool. And sometimes I'll use it depending on the context, you know. But I really wanted this to blend in, you know. Really. And Lord, guys, I've been doing with this amp is also, yeah, I know, dude. It's just a great amp and it does all the things. Like what I sometimes do is I'll add subs to my left and right, you know, so it feels bigger. But with this one, I don't need it as much, you know, because you have this thicken and this low dirt knob. And it just sounds great, dude. It blends into the mix. That's what I'm like, I love the most about it, is it really blends in. But you know what really helped it? Checking the phase, man. Once I flipped the phase, like last night, I was like, oh, dude, it's freaking... Really, Daniel? Why? Like, listen how it just fits in. Ruben, you're telling me, bro. You're telling me. Um, oh, another thing that I've been experimenting with, which I should have experimented with more, but again, like playing guitar, I'm like starting to pick up on these little nuances. Um, like when I hit this chord, I'm using medium sustain, hard sustain, and then I'm using pick down, medium sustain, and it looks like I kept it on pick down, but I should probably do, I mean, that's actually not bad. This stuff should be pretty easy to like all pick down, which is nice. But you can see that I'm trying to take advantage of, like, for example, I did medium sustain here. Sorry, let me zoom in. And then I did a tapping on this one. Let me see if I can, is that locked? Okay. So right here, so for example, this tap here, like this sound, if I get rid of this, but I like having that just little bit of difference. It's crazy. Palm mute, hard sustain, chord, medium sustain, back to hard sustain. And so it's, I really try to like keep that in mind. Yo, Sheckler, what up? It's I think it's called BRSO Articulate for FL Studio Custom. I don't know the details of it, but Robin, the RTB, he uses FL and he told me about it. And so I always try to remember for the FL homies. I think really that, oh, I could show you this clean guitar. So what's crazy is like in the mix, I like, you can't tell that it's being picked really hard. And so I'm going to play it full context again. Listen to the cleans. But listen to it by itself. Like, it almost sounds like it's being plucked or being picked way too hard. But like in the freaking mix, it sits right. The leads are also thought. No, dude, this is one of my OG clean guitars that I feel like, you know, definitely Tesseract sound, but I feel like it's kind of becoming a little bit a part of my sound. But it's Gojira and it's the Storyteller preset. However, I tweaked it. I definitely tweaked it. And so if you want this, this is actually still in my Patreon, this clean tone. Oh, dude, Born Again motoring my freaking guy rushing 10. Where is it?
Excited. Excited.
Saw.
Excited.
Dude, I really gotta go see you, man. I really gotta go see you. Things have opened up for me, and so. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's chat, man. I'm gonna try to get a new Mac and a guitar, but the kind of guitar I want is rare. What do you want, Mike? I want an 8-string classical guitar. Oh, isolated. Thanks, dude. Maybe the Abasi stuff. Maybe the Abasi, dude. Ruben's glad it's good to freaking have you back. Dude, I love you too, man. I really miss you guys. Freaking miss Nuna. You know? I gotta freaking meet the boy, of course. Of course. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm such a talker right now. I'm just really like kind of blown away with how this sounds, you know? Like, it's crazy, man. Anyways, so I'll show you this really quick too. This one is actually normal. I brought the velocities down to like all the way to 6, dude. Ruben. Compared to this one. It's just like, ugh. But listen in the mix. Listen in the mix. So, what do you guys feel like this is? Because I feel like we need to kind of... The first step is admitting, you know what I mean? And so, let's come in here. Structure. What does this feel like to you? Also, Trev. Thank you for the gifted sub, bro, to Uncreative. No more freaking ads, bro. Let's go! Do you feel like this is like a bridge? To me, it feels like a bridge. This is like, right here is bridge. And then here is like breakdown. Strake, what's your problem, bro? What's your problem, dude? What's your problem, man? Oh, shoot, Dan. You want another context check? All right. We got a one-on-one. I seen it, dude. Let's freaking go. Okay, so let's really try to think. That sounds like a verse. And then go into the chorus? So we need to write a chorus. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Tell me what you guys feel like it is. To me, I feel like it's a bridge and then a breakdown. Almost like the end of a song. Let me know. Ready? So I don't feel like anything is getting too crazy. Like the only thing that's showing two. What is like, what is causing this thing to get so pissed? Am I on ASIO driver? That's a good question. Yeah. 1024. Ableton has just been really sad lately, dude, for me. Like I even really tried to keep this as light as I could. I hear intro into verse. Interesting. I hear bridge after chorus. Yeah, bridge after chorus. I would make it like pre-breakdown to mega heavy. All right, Captain. Time to jump into Reaper. What do you mean, dude? I feel like Cubase has been pretty good for me. I'm also thinking like I should have went AMD, bro. I should have went AMD. Thanks, Summit. The thing is like dude, I'm not going too crazy on this session. You know, at least I don't think so. Check the sample rate. It's always on 48, man. No, I have 2K, but whenever I go to 2K, I feel like it gets worse. I don't know, man. Okay, so what else are you guys saying here? Verse and bridge. So you're saying that this feels like a verse? Wow. Intro into verse with singing. So is that I don't know, Ruben, every time that I go to there, it's just like it starts to stutter more, bro. Mm, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm the same way too, but it's like I think if you're not doing a ton of like spectral stuff with Pro Q4, should be fine. Yeah, Hivex, me and Hivex got into Cubase, and you know what's funny is I showed him a few things on it, and I just let him go, and he was just, it was awesome, man. He was having a good time. Let's see, auto adjust buffer size. No, there's not that. That's all right. I'm gonna try to not let it get to me. We'll see if I just start to. Let me see. Is there a cache that I can clear? Clear cache. Clean up. I don't have anything else running, dude. I hear second verse after the chorus. So here's the thing. Let's say that we're looking at like a structure of it being a song, right? Let's move all this crap. This is just like my little like extra paints or whatever, or like little doodles, and I'll bring them over here. And so what I'm saying is, like this, in terms of like, you know, song start, I feel like would live like over here, sort of thing, you know? Oh, sorry, like I tried to track in Ableton and it was just so mad, dude. No, Ruben, but I should dust it. It reminds me when I went over to Pixels and we dusted out hers and dude, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. But then she just ended up getting a new computer. But okay, so let's see. This is 301. So for example, this would live probably like maybe here sort of thing, you know? So then we would still have like intro. Like this would be intro here, intro. Maybe not that long. Yeah, probably. And then we'll do like maybe 8 bars of like another like intro riff. Like or like an all in. Yeah. Have you guys been gaming by the way, dude? And then maybe this can be verse, you know. And then maybe like pre pre-chorus or something. Maybe like a bar. I know. Oh, that's awesome, dude. She's great. Destiny 2 is all I play. Oh, do you game? Dude, I haven't gamed in a while. I've been so busy, you know? But I would like to. I need to get back into it. Assetto Corsa. Dude, I gotta get back into that. There's so many things I want to do. Dang it. Okay, so then we do 16 bars of maybe like chorus, maybe. And then maybe, oops, back into like the intro again. Boop. Intro. Oops. Oh. Fallout 4. Oof. Marvel Rivals. Okay. I've been playing a lot of yeah, Still Not Daniel. That's what's funny is like if you go to my Steam, like that's where a lot of my hours are on marbles. That being said, we have Community Jams 100 coming up this weekend, and we are doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away an AXURE 2, sorry. I'm going to be giving away Vital Pack, and I'm going to be giving away some one-on-ones. I'm going to try to see if I can get some other things. Let me close C Cleaner real quick. Can I close C Cleaner? No, I can't. Yeah, come by. I'm gonna see if there's anyone else that's willing to kind of like throw some stuff in there. You know? Playing Rust is triggering me. Oof, dude, I was obsessed with Rust. Obsessed with Rust. Like, I lost sleep over Rust. Didn't want to get raided, dude. Okay, so then we go chorus. No, intro is good. Oh, let's do verse, chorus, bridge, breakdown. And then like here this would be oh dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Um maybe outro question mark? I have some of the same audio issues and fix it. Let me sift through the stream. Kareem, thank you, bro. So I just landed here. What are we doing with structure in today's live? I'll show you, dude. So I have this part, and I didn't have any sort of like intentions on like where it's got started, but it's what I made, and I really love it. And I'm hoping that it can dictate kind of like what's gonna end up happening with the rest of the song. I'm gonna put in a Thal track into the community jams one day. I just have to make up my mind whether or not I want to get the Thal amp trial. I mean, dude, just chuck something in there, bro. For real. Ask Joey S if they can do one or two of their new drums, maybe. Oh, maybe. I'll ask. I'll definitely ask. There's got to be other things that I can give away too. Is multi-core support turned on? I believe so. Enable GPU renderer, high DPI mode. Allow multiple instances. That doesn't really matter. Sorry, dudes, for the issues, man. I don't really see multi-core support. Is it in here, like under options or something? Delay compensation is turned on. I don't know. Let's play it again. Because let me give you guys a context check. For those of you who just joined. If you just joined, thanks so much for being here, dude. I mean, here's the thing is like that 47, that's not that crazy. And I also do have David. I do have that latency monitor. Anything for minimal audio? No, I wish I was more connected. They hit me up. Like it's like not a like it's like I'll call you, don't call me sort of thing. So I just hit play on this thing. Your system is being analyzed for stability of real-time audio and other tasks. Your system appears to be suitable for handling real-time audio and other tasks without dropouts. Lies. Where is it?
And you fail.
Yeah, no, that's... What else could I ask? Go to preferences. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this off. Stop. Close out. Options. Settings. Just download more RAM, dude. I have 96 gigs, dude, and it's not even like touching it. I think it's my i9, dude. Croco saw, dude. Saw. My guy saw. BS audio. Oh, Captain, that's a good idea, too. I can ask them. Julia saw. Saw. I don't know, man. You know, so a part of me feels like it's the neural DSP stuff. I think I actually have a lead in here that I don't need. A lead that I don't need. Maybe that'll help us. What else? Okay, there's this audio here that I don't need. There's this here that I don't need. This is nothing. My sub drop, I gotta put this in the one of the sample packs. I'll put that in this month. It's this guy. Boosh! I gotta go, but check your DMs, Randall. Thanks for chilling, bro. Good luck on your session, man. I know it's gonna be good. Congrats on the move, too, by the way, bro. Give away some copies of Phantom Center. Ryzen's are performing much better. I know, Bal. That's exactly why I'm like, okay, I might need to go Ryzen, was it Ryzen 7 or something? It's Windows. I had a lot of stuff sitting. We're performant again after switching from Windows 10. I know. So my clean guitar is Neural DSP. Gojira. But I just really love this. I love the shimmer on here, dude. Uncreative, do you feel like it's screwing you in terms of like your CPU power, bro? Do I have the... I do have the cab off. Yeah, I'm going to give away copies of Reaper. For sure, dude. Okay, so down here below... I'm sorry that this is turning into this. I'm sorry, dudes. And it's people, like, especially the homies that are, like, watching the VOD. Like, I'm sorry about this. But we have a performance monitor down here. Check it out. Oh. I'm gonna try a few things here. Mac Mini. I know, dude. I really just want to get a MacBook Pro, but the one that I spec'd out is like $5,000, bro. Did the EQ change drastically, or am I tripping? You heard that, Bal? Is it Jameson 4? Saw, dude. Saw, dude. I know, Daniel. That's exactly why. Bal, I can't believe you noticed that. I cannot believe you noticed that. Jameson, one thing you need to think about too is like what's I'm trying to consider is I feel like it worked pretty good there. I need to be able to stream as well, you know, at the same time. Because like that's what I'm doing now, and I really shouldn't, but it requires so much more setup. And so like if I was to get like a MacBook Pro or like a Mac Mini or whatever, I would probably use this machine to stream, you know, and then the other one would be my my like music one. Yeah, dual PC. Yeah. But you need like, you know, you need like a proper mixer and this and that, you know, or like proper ins and outs. And so yeah. So much crap, dude. So much crap. It's okay though. It's okay. All right, let's what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to move some of this stuff over to like the intro. And let's just see if we can start from the beginning. This is a sample that I found on Splice. Maybe I can take advantage of this and then just get rid of like the octaves maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe not this. Ooh. I like that a lot, actually. Do I bust out the freaking I want to bust out the respace real quick. Can't you render? I don't want to do that, bro. I hate freezing stuff. I hate seeing that blue line. I'm like, ugh. I spent so much money to not do that, and it's still doing that. What's crazy, too, is this song started out in F. Oops, it's not even freaking... Go up. Ooh. Love it. I love that. I love that. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Oh, I screwed it up. Gotta change that fear of the blue line. I only do it when I'm like finally into the mixing, but what I'll do is I'll just bounce everything out to waves and then, you know, mix it or whatever. Oops, legato. Legato? Legato! Everybody saw the AI related harness. Oh. Windows deep bloat. What is that, Bal? Talk to me, man. Yeah, true, Ruben. This wants to go twice, I feel like. What do you think? Da, da, da. Captain, I have 96 gigs. I'm gonna go. It's still pissed. Like I don't. D blow. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. D blow. Oh, corny, sick, dude. Maybe that. Thank you, Sheckler. Let me save that link too. Corny, still send me yours too. See, I want AMD too. I might go AMD. May, so I do every Tuesday I'm in Cubase, dude, and we're doing real guitar. So in terms of like, no, the choppy synth is actually Nexus, man. I love Nexus. Oh, I'm creative. Thanks, bro. I know I need to. My voice is starting to finally feel better from allergies, and so we're gonna get back to it. I feel like this almost needs to be a little proggy, you know, like. Okay, I want this to go down first. Then we do like a. It's DDR4 HiveX. It's the max that my motherboard is pretty old. My motherboard's 2022, 2020, 2021 maybe. Maybe 2022. But this is like the most powerful thing. I got the most powerful specs that I could get, you know, without changing the motherboard out. With the breakdown riff? Oh, I don't know. So what I was thinking of just doing like a. I don't want this to be super long song though, you know. Fabian, let me show you what we got in here, dude. So we're trying to get to this. Corny, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I don't remember how to get, you dip the mids, right? No. So I use Match EQ. And it is possible. I'm match
Don't look at
EQing
me.
to Ashen. You guys are all naked under your clothes too. Chill. And so I'll turn that back on just so you can hear it. At the source, what up? I gotta change that. This needs to go up. Community gems for tech issues. Thank you, Hyvex. Okay, so I'm just gonna, just so we can get out of this, like, where do we go next thing, I'm gonna grab a groove and let's just see where it takes us. Thing is this is in 190, bro. That day I was not thinking about anything. And so, you know. Shine, it was. That's how it started anyway. That's how it started. What if we do like... It seems like it might be... It's not necessarily like the downbeat, but maybe some processing that I have on the downbeat, but I don't have a ton of processing on here. I'm just curious what this would sound like. But I gotta change the snare to the other snare. It's gonna sound different, you might hate it, but it's the snare that I use. That one. Oh wait, dude, JK, I gotta get your pack. You guys like that? Maybe your pack has some stuff, man. That autosaves after every change. I wish, bro. Maybe like an auto hotkey or something? That's actually nice. It's actually really... These are the Matt Halpern Volume 2 grooves. This is nice. Let's see the context. In 160s. Okay. Yeah, this is in 190, bro. I know. It's actually kind of cool that it goes to that other, what is this? This might be another tom. Since this is pretty easy to kind of like check to see if this works. Yo, Kill, what up? Thanks for coming by, man. Sorted. Sorted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these and I'm going to go legato. We're going to fold. So we can stay in this upper octave. What do you think? Patrick! Oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna add some more breaks. What happened to freaking Cubase? Was that a sponsor vid? No. So every Tuesday is Cubase and real guitars. And so if you see a real guitar in my hand, chances are that we're in Cubase. Or if you see Cubase, chances are I have a guitar in my hand. And so yeah, trying to get better at Cubase. It's really fun. Do the breaks on the snare hits. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Like, I got to that eventually. Let me do a set length here. And then snare hit, bam. Snare hit, bam. And then we'll get bam, bam. Do we let this play out? On hub. What do you mean, Croco? Ooh! Did you hear right here? That was sick, man. I love when bassists do that, actually. Listen.
Don't look
Ready?
at me.
You guys are all naked under your clothes, too. Chill. Oh. Maybe here we can go like, oh, come on, dude. Why is it doing that? That's a glitch in the system, man. Robert, what up? Yeah, Hyvex, there's a reason for that. What up, Ray? You know what I could probably do here? Bip, bip. Bim, bim. Well, this is Nolly bass, man. I kind of like it with nothing there. Oh, I want to have it change when that clean changes. Oh wait, let's go back, actually. Ba-ba-ba. Uncreative. It's okay, man. Don't be sorry. I appreciate you being here, dude. We'll be back on Saturday. It's going to be community jams. We're going to be doing giveaways and stuff, too. I know, Kill. This is freaking the Matt Halpern pack. No, I don't. For Monomassive 2. Well, I do. Actually, for Ableton. I believe there is one in there. If someone can confirm that. I'm going to add my sub to this. I have a center sub. This is too low. I am using Serum 2, man. But I have some other processing going on. I wonder if he has anything else that kind of like evolves from there. Okay, Matt. Speaking of, new Periphery came out today. They're getting a lot of mixed reviews, but dude, I think it's cool, man. The fact that we're still getting Periphery, that's all I care about, you know? How many hats? Yes. You know? Yes. Isn't drop. Really? I didn't know that. I gotta go, dude. See you on Saturday. Hey. Now, dang it. I'm just gonna say wave, dude. Thanks for chilling, bro. Appreciate you so much, man. I feel like it needs to be bigger, huh? I'll change what the clean stuff is doing too. Like right now we're just in like wireframe. You know what I should do? These should change. Ooh, no way. Dan Bronstein, anything Dan Bronstein, man. Give it to me. Dude, the hi-hats are too ridiculous right there. Matt's going crazy. Look at these hi-hats right here. Vocal warm-up? Dude, I don't have one. I'm not, like... I'm bad with that stuff. I literally just, like... You know? But a lot of it is the push, right? Huh, huh, huh. It's the push, man. Like right here, ready? Oh, Patrick. They're coming later. This is too many hi-hats, bro. But it's really cool. I just feel like this is definitely Matt Halpern, right? Like, I know. Either Ruben or Demon. Shadow! Thanks for the sub, bro. Yeah. APPEX, I agree, dude. Let's do some random vocals over it. We need a gate. So here's the thing is whenever I sing stuff, it's never like words. Cause I'll get caught up, you know what I mean? Some Randall vocals? Yeah, dude. Randall is my handle, you know what I mean? Randall is my freaking handle. Thanks to him, I do my de-essing in stages in a specific way. Check, 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 check. Dude, it's crazy. But look at all this noise right here. Check, 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 check. So much latency. Let's get rid of some of that low end. So I usually go to like, I don't know, 130, this 350. I always try to take 350 out of any microphone. Check, check. Check, check. It's better. Gain reduction. Oh, I need to do a TDSer. Shout out Ruben. The gate is to literally get rid of the noise because without it, listen to that. Listen to that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Check. 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 How can I get your opinion on recording if I can't make community jams? Are you... Shred, is it already in there, dude? Is it already in there? Oh yeah, I definitely need auto-tune, dude. Especially when I'm trying to come up with ideas. I'm not worried about like singing it perfect. Like I'll do that later. I'm not afraid to use auto-tune for getting ideas. And what's also great is Evoke is really good about, you know, tuning. I think we're in F minor. Oh, so okay, so the next one, make it to the next one and make sure you get in there fast because it's dude, it's been filling up fast. And I mean, I'd love to check it out. You know, you already know that, dude. Interesting. Your speaking voice is in A. Really? What do you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. This, A flat or whatever. I didn't even think about that. Now you got me. Oh, now you got me like hyper analyzing the key that my voice is in. B flat. Check. Check. It's really like blown out. Usually doesn't sound like this. Check, check, check. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does it sound like that? Sound like that. China! China! Check. It's better. Evoke. Yes, please. Shred. Thank you, bro.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Love it. Mother freaking love it. I need some rum. And it's free. Free me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Makes me sound way cooler than I am, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Facts. Go get ROM. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite reverbs ever. Bring some pre-delay up. Okay. I'm just gonna like put something in there. I'm just gonna put it in. Why use that over Valhalla? Because it gets the effect. Like I'm using this strictly because it colors it in a specific way. You know what I mean? All right. Probably sucked. It's all right though. I gotta find where this wants to live. Where do you want to live? Tell me. Okay. Okay. Is this really live tech? Dude, it is. Sodded. Sodded. I don't think the timing's right. Exactly. I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not saying anything important. Just trying to quickly, like, I feel like this might not be the right thing to use. There is one. It's blue fuzz. I really love blue fuzz, man. No one can use it now because it's my favorite. Just kidding. Yeah. James, that's me, dude. Real guitar? No. This here, thinking that I should change the notes there, but it's still, it feels too long. Like, it's too long. I think that I might need to use shimmer or something on this. Because I feel like it's not... Oh, Corny, thank you, bro. Hello, check, check, check. Turn on a little bit of the stereo thing. Love you, Strake. See you soon, man. Thanks for being here, dude. So I think that I'm making this bigger so I can get rid of some of this stuff. And even though this is like placeholder stuff, this stuff is like throwing me out of like the immersion. And so I'm just gonna like do a quick little cleanup, dude. Because the ideas are cool. They're really rough, really, really rough, but I still think it might be too long. But, you know, I'm not trying to go to like radio with this or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. What do you have, Nectar? So Nectar is my gate, bro. Without Nectar, it's just like... Nectar, I like it because it's just like... It does the thing right away, and I don't have to overthink it, you know? I've always used Nectar for that. Because it just works. This stuff, I don't know. Now it's going to be a lot cleaner, and you're going to stay in immersion. Maybe, you know, I should get rid of this stuff too. Do some folds. You know, I actually learned a lot of this from watching Dan Tompkins streams. What would you consider getting? Would you consider getting a hardware compressor? I don't know, man. My goal is to like be able to travel and like, you know, do this from anywhere. And so that would kind of like be like, oh, I wish I had that, you know? Like if I go to like a different place or whatever and there's something there, let's use it, you know? But I don't really want to get tied down. And one thing that really like made me think about that too is like I think for the longest time Zach wasn't using any hardware stuff for that same reason. How would you play live? It really depends. Like my band Retina, we have some songs that are online and we we'll play some stuff, you know, we'll play a lot of this stuff live and um some of this stuff isn't really meant for live, it's just meant for, you know, having fun, but there is some bands that like want this stuff and so they'll try to like re-record it to have it be suitable for live, you know. Wow. Oh, maybe because I was on record arm. I want this to be a little closer. This is MIDI guitar, dude. It's just to practice and get my tone so to sound close. Yeah. You know what's funny is who was it? I think it was Kiev, or I think that's his name. Why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Hold on. You guys know who I'm talking about? Tech, dude, ask all the questions, man. I love them. Wait, I have his freaking phone number. Kian. Kian was talking. He was like, you know, as you start to grow more into this stuff and start mixing more, like guitar tones are a little, what's the word, arbitrary or whatever, because it's like as long as it fits in the mix, you don't really care. And that's kind of where I'm at, but it's just like Thal amp got me there sooner. And it just sounds good right away. Isolated. Right here. So this needs to be here. Oh no. No. Frick! Ah! Where is that, dude? There it is. gotta change this. It's gonna annoy me. Boom. Boom. I think. But I think this can't be. Yeah. Can you play this on your guitar live? Oh, this part, yeah, I can. This part over here, it'll take me a while. So again, though, well, I haven't said this. The point isn't to really be able to play this stuff, right? The point is to just write music, man. You know, that's literally what it is. Silly vocals or effects? If you're trying to get better vocal sounds, I would say CLA vocals. CLA effects is good, but it's just like, I mean, I can chuck it on here so you can see what it does. It's really cool, but I think it's really like, it's effects, right? It's like filters. Like the filter's really cool. Damn, listen to all that low ends. I don't have a delay on here, but that delay will work, but it's a lot for just that. Yeah, I would say if you're trying to get better sounding vocals, I would say CLA vocals, dude. I really love this plugin. I don't care what anyone says. What? What happened? To be our guinea pig? What happened? What are you guys talking about, man? Let's put an echo on here. Project Lasso? What's Project Lasso? Should I even be saying that, dude? Am I gonna get shadow banned, bro? Why is this not... I can't say that. JK, I can't say that, dude.
Sing on now, TV now. Love letting out on feel.
A little bit of delay in there.
Sing on now, TV now. Love letting out on feel.
Some sauce? Count saw, dude. Mix box, okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you guys are referring to, but Hivex, I see this. I'm going to grab this link. I'll put it in my notes. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. I have so many notes. Oh, sick. Okay. Thanks, dude. See, now I'm caught up on vocals. My gain reduction's broken. I can do that better. Barney, thanks for chilling, dude. Yeah, I gotta get going here soon, too. This was fun, though. I think that this can probably not be here. This can go away. But instead of, like, completely deleting it, I'll move it over. But we have a cool little intro. That could be like a show intro. Just for fun. Let's put this over here. Yeah, see, this feels like a bridge. It won't work. I want it to work, though. I like the vocal ideas are cool. I just have to solidify it. This part's really cool. You know what I'm gonna do? Ivex, because I hear what you're saying, and I think it's just because I Don't give that one away. I know. I can't give this one away. This one's cool. And it's a little special to me. Okay, I brought it. Ooh, is that too much? I want to do that more when I sing. I forget that I do that, and like when I'm just messing around, I do this a lot more. It's like the, it's like a little. Dude, there's so much low end. I gotta freaking get rid of that. Love, fear, and love. It's almost like I want to say like a Middle Eastern sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like that sort of style. Almost like a yodel thing. Love, fear, and love.
Love, fear, and love.
Exactly. What's your favorite guitar VST? Oof, that's tough, man. I have two. Oh, also, I have to tell you guys something. Has that Asian sound, yeah. Love, fear, and love, love. So APPEX I love for my rhythms, and I really love AXURE for my clean stuff, and some of the other like genty stuff too. Sarah, that would be cool. Oh, it's gonna mess up. Hold on. I gotta get there. Sitar. Oof. Maybe I could find some samples, you know. Let me show you. So, Sound Iron hit me up. And they chucked your boy this. Let me do this. Hold on. And so I'm going to check this out. Maybe I'll do this next Thursday. Oh, shoot. Pixel.
Excited. Excited. Excited.
Let me show you what we're working on, Pixel. Check it out. Also, Pixel, I got some time back, and so I got you on some tunes, dude. I got you. Their contact library is called. Is it Discovery Series? How did you know, dude? How did you know? Um, yeah, we could chat about it. But series India and Middle East. I don't know if I have access to those, but I have to check. Sound Iron is Bay. Really? You think I have minimal knowledge of this? I have minimal knowledge. And so this is going to be fun to check out. Hopefully it's sick. Oh, you know what's funny is I feel like this doesn't go into it really good, but I like them separately. I just need to fill in the gaps. So technically this should go like over here. You know what I mean? But maybe a little further. But that's my goal, to fill this in, because this song is really cool. I did these vocals today just on stream really quick, Did you? I don't know. I feel like there's too many like changes. I'm wanting it to have like a little bit of more of like an intro riff sound. I don't know. We'll see. We'll freaking see. I mean, don't get me wrong, you are kind of weird. But so am I, and so is Chad. You know what I mean? It's all good. But with that being said, dudes, I gotta get out of here, man. We've been on for 2 hours, and the first freaking half hour was tech issues. Pixel, I'm having tech issues, of course. If you haven't yet, try playing with our audio search. Oh. Hi, Vex, okay. Appreciate you, dude. So in terms of that axe, maybe I can try to install it and mess with it, and if I can get my way around it, because I'll have to make labels and stuff. Maybe we can mess around with it on Saturday, but it's speed run, and so I don't know. We'll see. But if not, we'll definitely be checking it out on Thursday, just because Tuesdays are now real guitar and Cubase, and so. But dudes, I am so grateful that you guys hung out with me today. So grateful. Thanks for spending your time with me. Even if you just arrived, grateful for you, dude. If you don't know, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you haven't followed yet, make sure you follow, dude. Sullivan. Appreciate you, dude. Sorry we're dipping, man. But come back on Saturday, dude. We'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. Hold on. This guy follows me. H. Mitch? Looks like he's doing some acoustic stuff. Let's go say what up, dude. F it. F it. I submitted comm jams. No way. Let's go. Dude, I'm glad you got in. It's Community Jams 100. Oh, Community Jams 100. We're doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away an AXURE 2. We're going to be giving away some Vital Packs. You already know we're going to be giving away some one-on-ones. I want to try to get some other stuff in there. And so just come by, dude. We'll do Marbles Run. And, it'll be fun. It's going to be fun. Again, appreciate you guys. Let me start this raid. Bam! Who's that? Dude, 13 months in a row? In a row, bro? Grateful, man. So grateful for you, dude. Homies, What am I doing tonight? Oh, I have to finish editing the pod. Me and Dusty finally filmed our podcast, and so I want to try to get that edited today. First one, and it's not, it's okay in terms of like picture quality and stuff, but Dusty wasn't feeling good, and we were kind of on a time crunch, but they'll get better and better. But first pod is done, dude. First pod is done. All right, dudes. Until next time. Love you. Thanks for chilling with me.